know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. This ain't gonna be long. This gonna be real quick, real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear me right quick. I'm up here sipping on Theraflu, so Lord, I hope I don't fall asleep on this damn on live. She said, "I'm glad you come live. I'm up because I'm sick and can't sleep." Oh, Kia, I'm sick too, girl. I am inhaling. Thank y'all for putting the thumbs up. I am taking Theraflu, girl. This is the second night in a row that I took Theraflu. I took some last night. I'm taking it tonight. So I hope you, if you are sick, get you some medicine, some Theraflu, NyQuil, Robitussin, Mucinex, something. You know what I mean? Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus, something that will stop the symptoms and allow you to get some sleep. I just wanted to come on here right quick and let y'all know what happened to my video because I was shocked. I'm like, what the? So listen, we had a good live, y'all. It was a really good live, but I got an email that says that it had been flagged for bullying and harassment. And it said that I actually told people to let me read it. It said, I told people to share. Let me go back to it right quick. Which is incorrect. You know, sometimes these AIs hear things and it's not correct. So it says it was flagged for bullying and harassment. It says you're not allowed to share, threaten to share, or encourage other people to share public identifying information. Okay. So it identified a section in my video where it says I encouraged others to share public personal identifiable information. I went back to the spot that it claimed that I did that, and that is not what I said, okay? Y'all know I didn't say that. If you was on my live, you know I did not tell you guys to share nobody's personal information. So because, I'm sure they're probably trying to crack down on people that is doing those things or whatever. So they flagged it for bullying and harassment. I'm sure when they go back over and listen to what it is that I said, I'm sure that I'll get the video back up. But the thing about it is it could take up to 72 hours, which means I know nobody's going to go back 3 days later and relook at a video, which is sad. So I just feel like I wasted 4 hours of my life, but it's not going to be a strike against my page after they do the review. All of that stuff will be gone. She says, I babysat my great niece and nephew Saturday and they were sick and I caught it. Oh, she said, was it flagged or was it a report? I'm going to assume that it was a flag. And the reason why I say that is because AI normally will go through your video first, right? And they'll flag it or whatnot, and then it'll go to human reviews or whatnot. So I think that it was something that the AI did. I don't think that it was reported because a lot of my videos get reported but don't get taken down. So I believe the AI did this one. It was just it's seriously a mistake. So I'm sure it will come back up once they take another look at it. So that's not what I'm worried about at all. She said, I will rewatch it because your videos get me through the day, old and new. Thank you. And that's what I was going to ask if everybody, man, I already had 2.6K views on that video. That video was doing very well. So when you have 2.6K on a video that you just got off like an hour ago, that is actually good news, right? So that's what I was going to ask everybody if they could just rewatch it. I know everybody's not going to rewatch it, but um, I'm going to keep bringing videos like that anyway. So, because I found it interesting and I got a lot of new supporters tonight. So, off of that video alone. So, she said, yes, we will go back and look at the video. I always go back. Thank you, Anita. Appreciate you. She said, for real, I have watched Weeko lives of yours, LOL. So thank y'all for those because I was going to ask y'all. I'm going to ask on the live tomorrow too. Just even when you're in the car or washing dishes or cooking food, cleaning your house, just let it play. Even if you're not listening to it, just rewatch it because that's going to be views lost, especially if it's 72 hours. I've been done 3 more days of content, and you know what I'm saying. People are not going to really go back to watch that. Not the amount of people that had already been on there. So I gained some new subscribers, which are great, and it had 2.6K views, and I'm just assuming that it probably would have went way past 4 or maybe even 5K at the rate it was going. Because normally, if it has that many views right away, the next day is normally double that amount. For the people that was asleep and wasn't able to watch it. So I just feel that this was a missed opportunity, especially trying to move away from drama and shit like that or whatever, and doing a whole nother story. I just felt this was the bad time for them to snatch my video. I'm like, damn, really? 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 But they did. They snatched my video, but it would be back. They said within 72 hours. I'm hoping it's sooner than later. Okay. So she said, well, I'll watch you everywhere, LOL. She said, I received a call, so I was already planning to go back and watch it. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna have to let you guys know when it comes back out. Again, I probably will receive an email saying it's back up or even telling me to take out that part. It was the part where the part where it says that the officer had to remove himself in all video, I mean in video footage with his uniform on. That's where they got me at. It's crazy, isn't it? They got me at that part where it said that I was encouraging people to share his information, and I'm just like, "That's not what I said. That's not what I said." But AI is not always right. They get it wrong sometimes. So it's not like I'm mad. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm mad. It was a mistake, and I'm sure when they see it, they're gonna fix it, you know? She said, "I we watch all your lives anyway when no one is live because sometimes I've been in and out of the lives and missed things." Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate that. Mm. I think I probably caught a cold either from the weather change or it was a lot of people this weekend. And even we stayed in a house with a lot of people. It was like 19 of us in that house. So with that being said, and I'm not usually around that many people, I'm sure some coughs or germs or something had popped off and got on me. I mean, the funeral home, we did the wake, we did the church. So when you around that many people or whatnot, you doomed to catch something. She said, "What video do we need to rewatch?" Just came in. The one that they just snatched. So the one that I just did, unfortunately, it was snatched, but hopefully it will be back up soon. They said that it could take up to 72 hours. I'm hoping that it's back up tomorrow, but if not, when it's back up, I will definitely let you know either way. And if you guys just don't mind rewatching it for me, it's kind of long. I may even take it and break it down to maybe an hour segment at a time or something or whatever, just so it could be an easy watch, or maybe an hour and a half. So it could be an easy watch because it was a 4-hour video. So I may just break it down like an hour and a half, hour and a half, hour and a half, 30 minutes or something like that. So, or something like that. So I'm thinking that's why I'm not feeling well. So I said I was going to go to bed and then I was checking my emails and I was like, because I'm working on something. And then I was like, damn, they just got me for harassment. I was like, for what? Then I looked and I said, I didn't say that. I didn't do what they're saying that I did. She said, what's the name of the video? It was the Officer Norman video. It's the one that I just did tonight. She says, I'm gonna get some meds tomorrow morning, some Theraflu and some Vicks. My throat is sore now. Yes, so my throat is sore, and girl, I feel you. So it starts with the dripping in the back of your throat. That's how I get sick. Every time I get sick, I know I'm about to get sick because I feel that drip. I feel the drip in the back of my throat, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be feeling well in the morning. So I know when I'm about to get sick. And I just kind of knew it anyway. I kind of expected it because I was like, okay, we in this house around a bunch of people from all over the place. And I was like, yeah, this is not good for my immune system. So I kind of figured that it was going to be something anyway. And boom. So get you some Theraflu. But you know what I did, Kia? I went and got Jay bought me a medicine ball from Starbucks. So I drunk that and it did make me feel better. That's what got me through the live in the first place. But then now I'm sipping on some Theraflu with some honey in it. This is gonna put me to sleep and knock me all the way out because it's that nighttime Theraflu. I don't even like Theraflu, but because I know that it's gonna make me feel better, I'm just sipping on it. She said, "A more just watch, you will have even more people watching it because a lot come to your channel to get the news and the truth and laughs." Oh, thanks. She said, "What is it called?" It's just Theraflu. Oh, the medicine ball? Oh, it's just a medicine ball. If you just go to through Starbucks and just ask for the medicine ball, they'll already know what you're talking about. They make it, I'm sure, several times a day. So if you just go in there and ask for a medicine ball, I don't even know if that's what it's actually called, but if you go in there and ask for it, they'll know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Starbucks does. You guys actually taught me that. I didn't even know until I was on here one day and you guys was like, "Hey, you need a medicine ball." And I went and got it, and ever since then, every time I find myself getting a cold or something, I get it and it seems to help. And you can actually drink one every day if need be until your cold is gone. But I think it helps me shorten my days of my cold because normally, I can have a cold for 2 weeks, but it seems like when I get the medicine ball, it shortens it. She said I had I had two today. Yes, the name of it. Yeah, you had two today. Wow, I didn't know you wasn't feeling well, J. Lou. She said, I remember the night we told you about the medicine ball. Yep, you guys told me about it, and baby, I have lived by it ever since. Every time I get a cold or feel like I'm gonna get a cold, I get that medicine ball, and it does it. I think it has a lot of citrus in it, and some other things that it has in it. Some people say you can make one at home, but Starbucks be on point with that medicine ball. So I get it. So yeah, get you one tomorrow, Kia, and let me know how you feel afterwards. Let me know how that worked for you. So, but J. Lou, I did not know you was sick. You probably was around a lot of people too, getting your son off to school. She said, "Does it taste good?" I mean, it's not bad. It just tastes like lemon and honey, and it has some type of flavored tea to it. And I don't know what's all in it, but it's not nasty. Mm-mm. I think this Theraflu is worse than the medicine ball. This Theraflu is not good, but I'm drinking it. She said, "Yeah, I felt a little tingle, wanted to nip it in the bud." Did it work, J. Lou? I felt a little tingle yesterday, and the only thing I did, I just got a she said I was at the casino. I think it's super good. Yeah, if you was at the casino, yeah, I could see that. That's a lot of people. People coughing and putting they probably cough all over the machines and whatnot. If you was at the machines, yeah, I could see that. That's how I caught COVID. The first time I caught COVID was at the casino. hmm And I kind of remember the night I caught it because it was this lady. She was sitting like maybe 2 or 3 seats down from me, and she coughed. And I just looked up at her, and she did not have her hand over her mouth or a mask on. And I said, "God damn it, I'm gonna catch COVID." And I did. I did. I was just like, "Oh my God, this lady, she coughed with a whole full mouth, like not covered or anything." And I was like, "God damn it." Yep. She said, "So you get it from Starbucks restaurant?" I mean, Starbucks, yeah, the coffee shop. You just go in there and you literally just say, "Hey, can I get a medicine ball?" And they take care of you. I think they may ask you what flavor tea because it does come in different flavors, but you could probably just say they'll ask you what flavor tea. I don't even know what my husband actually asked for. I think he just picked a tea. Yeah, she said, "Yeah, Theraflu is nasty. I dread it, but I don't get sick often, so I got to do what I got to do." Yeah, the Theraflu is not good, but like you said, it will, it helps my throat, but it also puts me to sleep, so I won't have to be trying to fight this nastiness. Mine is more so right now. It feels like something is stuck in the back of my throat, but I know it's not because I know it's just me catching a cold, and my cold starts in my throat every time. It starts in my throat. She said, "Kathleen, I have no honey. I gotta get some tomorrow." Oh yeah. Yeah, we keep honey in the house and we keep lemon in the house. You gotta get you some honey, some lemon, and some peppermint and keep it in your house. Like, I'm talking like an old person, huh? But honey, lemon, and peppermint, you gotta keep it handy, baby. You gotta keep it handy. But yeah, we got honey. We'll buy more honey before we run out of honey, and then lemon. But I was reading on ChatGPT and it was telling me I can gargle with salt water. So I was thinking about doing that. But nevertheless, I already know my next step tomorrow. I'm going to be stopped up. So I don't know if I'm going to come live or not. I'm hoping I am because I got another story to break. So I probably will. But I just feel like right now I can breathe through my nose. There's nothing wrong with it. But I just feel like tomorrow I'm going to be congested because that's where it starts. It starts in my nose. No, no. It starts in my throat, right? And then when the throat stop hurting, it goes to my nose. And then I'll sound like a damn, someone's holding my nose. I'll probably sound crazy tomorrow. But it's either going to do that or go away. We're going to see. We shall see. Did you win in the casino, J. Lou? Because if you're going to get sick from the casino, I hope you won. Something. Something. But if not. But the next time you go to the casino, wear gloves and wear your mask. She said, I'm not big on honey. I will keep a bottle in the house, but I ain't got none now. Oh, okay. She said, I also cut an onion up to 4 and place them around. It draws the cold out the house. But does the house smell like onion? I've never heard of that, Kathleen. So you cut up an onion into 4 pieces and place it around the house? But wouldn't that stink? And what if you forget that it's there? I don't know. Onion? I've never heard of that. She said, go away, Amor. Everyone will be better tomorrow. I'm praying for you all. Go away. Go away, Amora. Everyone will be better tomorrow. I'm praying for you all. Huh? You might want to write that again, Anita. She said, yeah, I have a head cold and sore throat and a little cough. Oh, okay. I use potato to draw the sickness out as well. Really? Huh. Potatoes? I've never heard it. So vegetables, you just cut them up and put them around your house and they draw the cold away? She said, cut up an onion, slice it, and then put it in your socks. What? Let me see. I've never heard of things like this. Cut up an onion. Let me just look at ChatGPT and find out. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Where you from, Gloria? Let me see what it says. It says the onion in the socks remedy is a really old folks practice for colds and flus. The idea is that placing a slice of onions against the sole of your foot under your sock while you sleep will draw out toxins or improve circulation, with which some people believe can ease cold symptoms. What? People used to think onions absorb germs, purities from the blood, purifies the blood, or pull out illness through the skin. This isn't any medical proof of that onions and socks can cure or shorten a cold. The skin doesn't detox that way, and germs aren't absorbed in onions. What might make you feel better? Onions contain sulfur compounds and antioxidants. While they won't work through your feet, if you eat an onion, especially raw, those compounds have mild antimicrobials and anti-inflammatory benefits. Some people say the cool, moist onion slice made their feet feel soothing, which may help them rest. And the rest is important when you're sick. Safer, effective things for cold: stay hydrated, water, herbal teas, broth. Rest as much as possible. Use honey and warm tea for your sore throat. Try saline spray or steam uh, over the stove remedy. Tylenol, ibuprofen, decongestants for relief symptoms. Bottom line, onions in socks probably won't harm you, but they won't cure a cold either. It makes you feel comfortable. You can try it, but pair it with proven remedies for relief. So it says it's a myth. But I don't know. She said, "No, it will go away tomorrow." Sorry, sweetheart. Oh, I thought you were telling me to go away tomorrow, but I knew you had kind of messed it up a little bit. But it says, "Sleep with them in your socks or more. It works." I don't know if Jay's gonna let me get in bed with onion in my socks. I'm sure he's gonna be like, "Babe, what is that smell? Like, what the f is that smell?" I'm sure he's. I'm sure Jay is gonna be like, "What is that smell? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is that?" I got a whole husband I have to go down and lay with. I don't think he's gonna be okay with me putting onions in my damn socks. I don't even like onions on my hand. When I made like when I made fried potatoes and onions, which I'm gonna make that tomorrow too. Ooh, it sounds so good, doesn't it? Fried potatoes and onions. And when I cut the onions up with a knife instead of putting it in my processor, girl, my hands smell like onions, like for all day. Like even after I wash them, it still smells like onions. So I don't know about that. She said, I can't sleep with socks on. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I can't sleep with socks on. I'd be so hot. I've tried to sleep with socks on and they be off in the middle of the night. So that wouldn't work. She said, I use emergency C when I'm sick. Now I have heard of that. And I think I have. I don't know if I use is that a certain brand, emergency, when I'm sick? I've used vitamin. I mean, is that same thing as like vitamin C? I've used that. She says, I don't buy cold medicine at all, even for my kids. Oh, you don't? I've never had a problem with the onion smell. You place them in your windows. It definitely works. Oh, wow. I'm gonna ask Jay about that. She said it works for me every time. You would feel much better and keep from getting sick. I do it for my husband too. Wait a minute. Your husband be having the onions in his socks too, girl. Girl. I'm gonna tell Jay about that one tomorrow. See what he say. She said, I'm gonna read the one about potatoes. Let me see. What did you say? I put potatoes in my socks. It turned it black. It turned the potatoes black or your socks black? Do you cut the potato or is it a whole potato? I don't know, baby. Y'all and y'all remedies though, but hey, if it worked for you, girl, keep doing it. I don't know. I would think the sheets would stink, the covers would stink. I don't know. She said, Cassie, yes, it's uncomfortable for me. Plus, I rub my feet and rub my feet with socks and don't hit the same. But you know what? Vicks Vapor Rub with some socks on, I could see that working. You know what I mean? Putting Vicks at the bottom of your feet and then putting some socks on, I could see that working. You know what I mean? Now, I've done that and I've done that with my children as well. Put Vicks Vapor Rub on the bottom of their feet, put socks on them, or get one of those Vicks vaporizers and put it in a room and put some of that little liquid Vicks in there. Now, that'll work too. She said, cover smells for sickness too. Cover smells for sickness too. I don't know, baby. She said, that's the name. Emergency is an immune supplement. Oh, okay, okay. She said, Vicks and socks definitely work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, the Vicks and socks, I could do that one, and I've done that one. But the Camille, have you ever heard of sliced potatoes or sliced onions in your socks under your feet while you sleep? Have you ever heard of that one? Now, if I mess around and do it, y'all, and then it works, man, and I have to come back and tell y'all, girl, that damn onion and that potato knocked it right out, child. I like to fry my onions and potatoes. Can I just eat it? Can I fry them up and eat the onions and potatoes? Will I feel better then? I'd rather eat the onion and the damn potato, baby. That my kids used to think that I was nuts with some of the remedies I use, but now they're always calling me, asking me for them. Now that's funny. Now they be asking. She said, "Yep, I heard that works great." Oh, the onion too, girl. She said, "That's what I need for my." under my nose and chest, some Vicks. Yeah, now Vicks work. So I'm gonna try them more. I may have to try it. I don't think I have an onion though. I don't think I have an onion or a potato. I have to put it on the refrigerator for Jay to go get it, but it sounds so good that it made me want some tomorrow. She said, I've never done it, but I heard great things about it. Onions and potatoes, baby. She says, I've done the onion before. How did it work, Shanae? Did it work? The onions in the sock? Like, baby, go get some onions. He's like, what? Baby, just go get some onions. What? Yeah, we don't have none. I came back here and cleaned out my refrigerator, so we ain't got jack. We ain't got nothing. She said, homemade potatoes do sound good. Yes, homemade potatoes and onions, baby. You got to make sure you have the onions in there. Homemade potatoes and onions cooked on your stove is the bomb. Hear more why you didn't tell us you was going live, because I wasn't really going to go live, but I just decided to because people are inboxing me saying I was in the middle of your live and it said it was taken down for bullying and harassment. And I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that it's a mistake on their part. So they just got to look over it, and I'm sure to be back up. She said, rub some Vicks on your chest and layer some blankets. Yeah. I don't even know if we have Vicks, but I don't think so. I don't think, but we can get some tomorrow. Right now, I'm sipping on Theraflu, Camille. You know? Today, I stayed in the bed. I slept for a very long time. My husband did not bother me at all, and I was just sleep. Sleep. I don't think I woke up today until like 3 something, like PM. She said, my weed ain't even working, only giving me the munchies, but at least I can eat when I'm sick. Do you smoke weed every day, Kia? She said, so no one has tried a potato in the sock. I've never even heard of it or the onion, but I mean, my mom and them didn't do that type of stuff. She said, my mama just made potatoes and onions and sausage for breakfast yesterday. Ooh, girl, I want me some thick, crispy bacon with some. So when I do my potatoes and onion, I do potatoes, onion. Sometimes I do sausage, but the sausage that I like are the pan sausage, you know, the ones that look like hamburger meat, but you slice them and you brown fry both sides of them or whatever. So I like that, or I like the crispy, thick bacon, but I don't know what it is. I have to have me some toast, baby, toast with jelly on it. So I do fried potatoes with onions, toast with jelly, and the thick, crispy bacon, or the pan sausage. Now that hits. I love that. Now, when I have my kids here, you know, we have a bigger breakfast instead of just Jay and I. When we have the kids here, I would do a side of cheese grits with it. So I would do cheese grits, potatoes and onions, bacon, and toast with jelly. So, but now that Jalen or the kids are not here, I'm not gonna do all of that because that's a lot. That's a lot. She said potatoes also heal the black eye. Oh, really? Never heard of that either. She's also make tea with ginger, garlic, and honey and spring water. Not every day, but damn near every day. Oh, she said, okay, I'm getting hungry now. Girl, go in there and whoop you up something, girl. Who say you can't eat this time of the night? Shy bye. She said, I spit Pepsi everywhere. Stop it. Wait, what did Kathleen do? What did she say? Oh, she said potatoes also heal the black eye. She said, don't turn on the air. Don't turn the air on now. It will give you pneumonia. Don't turn the air on, girl. Shit, our air don't go off. We live in Texas, child. Girl, you think we can come in the house with no air on? Child, you turn your air off. I ain't know you turn your air off in the damn in the summertime. I thought that bitch run 24/8. I do not turn my AC off. I mean, yeah, I don't turn my AC off. That shit is on. It's summer shit. That thing ain't gonna get turned off until wintertime. It gotta be cold outside, like 50, 40, 50 degrees for that air to come off. Girl, she said, I like the Eckrich sausage beef kibosh. Oh, I know what you're talking about. But you like that with your fried potatoes and onions? I think I have had it with that before, but I prefer the pan sauce. Sourdough toast is the best with strawberry jelly. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever had it with strawberry jelly sourdough toast. That's that thick ass bread. She said, yes, knee deep. Use fan. Amore, weather is changing here. Amore, I'm in Killeen. Oh, I did not know you was in Killeen. You know, I come to Killeen a lot, Anita. Next time I come to Killeen, we need to meet up. That's where my uncle and auntie live. I come to Killeen at least once a month. Yeah. She said, my air been off a week. It's cold in the morning. Your air been off for a week? Oh, yeah, you said you live in New Jersey, though, right? Or was it Michigan? I think Michigan. Yeah, you guys are up north, but we in Texas. It's hot as hell in Texas. She said, I'm moving back to Houston first week of November. All right, kid, when you move here, just let me know. She said, I'm eating Subway and my daughter have Taco Bell, so no, it's not late to eat. Let me tell you what I was doing, y'all. I was literally getting off live. I think that's how I gained them 20 pounds. I've gained 20 pounds since the saga started. I've already lost 13 pounds of those 20. But I gained 20 pounds. But girl, I would get off live and make a full ass meal. I literally would be in there eating a full meal, and Jay would be like, babe, what are you making? And I tell him, he would like, put me some up or whatever. Child, I would be cooking. Ask the people that I chat with on a regular. Girl, I would be in there cooking at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would eat it. And then I would take my shower, brush my teeth, and go lay down. Make that make sense? All the shit they tell you not to do, I do it. I was doing it. And so, girl, I gained 20 pounds. And that's why I can't understand how people can't feel themselves gaining weight, because I definitely can feel myself gaining weight, baby. I can feel it. But what I didn't know that it was 20 pounds until I got on the scale and I was like, God damn, like what the hell? Eating all them gummy bears and hot tamales and shit like that or whatever. And then cooking, eating, and laying down. That's how I gained the 20 pounds. I was like, what the? But I'm down 13, so we're going to see. Working from home done made me pack on pounds. I'm about to knock it off, though. Are you still working from home, though, Camille? She said, it's about to be winter. Where y'all at? I got to go. It's not about to be winter here, girl. It's just September. Winter don't start until like December time frame or something like that, ain't it? Triple burger and a milkshake. Goddamn, Shawty Red. What you Shawty Red? You making a triple burger and milkshake? Child, is that what you be making in the middle of the night? Damn, girl. I don't know about that now. Triple burger and a milkshake. Mm-mm. Oh, you've been working from home for 5 years? Oh. Yeah, working from home can make you a little lazy. I'm in Minnesota. It's about to be winter here. Snow boots and shit. Snow and shit. I'm all over that at this age. Minnesota. Yeah, you all the way up there. I get it though. She said it doesn't get cold much here in South Florida. Oh yeah, South Florida don't get that cold. So y'all run y'all air probably year round, huh? Yeah, no, we probably will not turn the air off until like probably November or something like that. You know what I mean? So she said, fat girl issues. No, I don't eat late. Eat it, but she said, I don't eat it late, but I put on some pounds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to do, especially when you come couch potatoes. You know, yeah, wow, I'm still in Belton. I'm thinking about moving to Temple in a little slower there. I love small places, kid. So is Temple small? Yes, year round. My air conditioner is on. Or more December, LOL. Yeah, I think November. I think it might get cold enough to turn it on in November. So when I was in Houston, I didn't turn the air off the whole year and a half I was there. Now, come on, December and January, you don't need the AC on. You do not need the AC on. She said, yes, Temple is a smaller city. Is that outside of Houston? But you had your AC on in January and February. Now that's kind of low. I don't know. I'm gonna have my fireplace on. Yep. So I don't know about that. She said, I love the winter. I'd rather be cold than hot. Me too. I'd rather be cold than hot. With the cold, you can layer clothing, but when you're hot, you can be butterball naked and it's still hot. I'm a Chicago girl. Yes. I love the cold more than I do the hot because of just what you said. You can layer up in the cold, but in the summer, it is not only is it exhausting, it's nerve wracking and it makes you angry. The heat makes you angry. It makes you impatient. It makes me, I hate it. I do not like the heat like that. I don't like it. I don't know how the hell I let Jake convince me of this shit. But I told him when we go to Panama, when we come back from Panama, we probably gonna move to Dallas. And the reason why I say that is because I heard Dallas had 4 seasons. That's if we come back to Texas. I mean, I'm gunning toward North Carolina, to be honest with you. I would rather be in North Carolina, but not Texas. However, the family is important to my husband and he's around a lot of family in Texas. So I think that this is his choice. But if we come back to Houston, we'll probably come back to Katy because I do love Katy, but I don't love this weather. She said, yes, the heat will challenge your mental health. That's what I'm saying. The heat will make you angry, make you do shit that you probably wouldn't do and make you raise your voice and get frustrated. I get short tempered in the heat. Like, don't ask me no questions. Like, stop talking to me. I get hot. I be like, leave me alone. Stop talking to me. Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Why? Because I'm hot. They be like, damn, make no sense. Child, when I get hot, I get ignorant. Yeah, she said it didn't get cold to me. Them folks was going crazy. I'm like, this ain't shit. Trap negative 14 degrees. Yeah, because you used to Minnesota weather. That's why. Yeah, when you come down here and you feel 50, 40, and 50, you be like, what the hell are y'all talking about? This ain't cold. 40 to 50 shit. We can go out and play volleyball. She said my skin tone be popping in the summer. Hey. That's how I feel about the cold here in Chicago. The winter be something else. Not in Chicago. In the winter, yeah, baby. It's cold. Your whole face freeze off. You gotta wear a whole mask outside if you gonna go. It be cold as hell. I mean cold as hell. It be cold, 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 baby. Now I don't like Chicago in the wintertime. They ain't even gonna front. But I went when my grandmother was alive because that's just what we did, you know. She said, I read that one. Camille, Ma always said it's easy to get warm, hard to get cool. Yeah, you put your ass in some ice water or something. She said it's messed my skin and hair up, but now I got skin and hair protection this time. Texas will have people fighting every day. Even they're fighting, some of these people lose it from this hot. Yeah, I'm telling you, hot made me angry. I ain't gonna lie to you. She said North Vegas be real nice when it snows. Um, it is pretty, but it doesn't really. You talking about the mountains around the mountain area? Now, believe it or not, Vegas can get Vegas has cold winters and they have hot ass summers. So Vegas weather to me was a little extreme because when it's hot, it's fucking oven hot, right? But when it's cold, it's cold. God mean? I was like, this don't make no sense. So I didn't like Vegas cold and I didn't like Vegas hot. Vegas don't really have no in between nice weather. It's either cold or hot. You might have had a day or two of nice weather, but other than that, it's either cold or hot. And then Vegas have those dust storms that come through. I don't like those at all. But Iraq has them too, and Dubai has them. I don't like that dust. You could just literally be sitting out on your porch, minding your own damn business, and next thing you know, it started getting real foggy outside, and they're having a whole dust storm. I was in Vegas at the end of September. It was baking, California too. Yes, Vegas had that type of weather that will burn the fuck out of your skin. Like it really is like an oven. It really is like an oven. But I call myself like I was like, oh, I'm going out west. I'm not gonna need a jacket. This, that, and the other. I had to end up breaking down and buying a jacket in Vegas while you playing a big jacket too, because I had like a little small one. But you need a coat in Vegas in the wintertime. You just need one. She said, I hate when it rains in the heat in Vegas. Yeah. It don't rain much though. Some more. Thank you so much for accepting my type is horrible. Please forgive me, ladies. That's why I love you all. Accept me for me. Oh, Nita. What you mean accepting your type? She said, but it wasn't as bad in Arizona in February. It was dry as fuck here. So I have a friend that lives in um is it Tucson, Arizona? It's where the military base is at. I think it's Tucson. But anyway, that girl told me one time it got 114 degrees. I was like, oh, baby, no. 114 is hot as hell. Okay. It's hotter in Arizona than it is in Vegas. 114. You know what I mean? Mm. Oh, she said, accepting my typing. Oh, you're fine, girl. You are definitely fine. But Arizona, when she told me it was 114 degrees, I was like, say it ain't so. 114? Oh, hells to the no. Oh, hells to the no. But that's what it was, 114 degrees. Now, it did get like that in Iraq. You know what I mean? It got up to like 120, 130. It was hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. Just hot, baby. The type of hot that you could take a shower and step outside and get soaked and wet just like that. Yeah, that shit is hot. That shat is hot. She said Vegas was 120 when I went in May, 117 at night. God, how can you breathe? It's just hot as hell. 120 degrees. Make no damn sense. Ooh, child. Might as well be overseas somewhere. You know? She says, then I moved to Houston. It was 100 plus straight days of over 100 degrees. I was like, what the She said, I was like, what the fuck is this? Yes, Houston will. Oh my God. Houston will show out when it comes to this damn heat, baby. She said, I was in a casino all night. See, in Houston, it'll make you have a high light bill because you want to be in the house. Like, you can't go no damn well. She said, Texas heat melts your soles of your shoes. I believe it. Texas heat it's just hot. I'm just trying to explain it. It's just hot. It's hot. I don't really like it. I ain't even gonna lie. I like it as far as I think the houses are nice. The people are super polite. You know what I mean? They will talk to you here in Texas. Unlike in Vegas, you just keep it moving. You don't really have full fledged conversations with people. You see them on the elevator, you might say hey, and that's it. If you try to like crack jokes or have a full blown conversation, they're gonna look at you like you damn crazy. Like who the fuck are you talking to? That type, right? But in Texas, they will actually have a full-fledged conversation with you. Now, I used to think that they didn't, right? But I noticed since I've been here that they will. They will have a full-fledged conversation with you. They'll just start talking to you like they know you. It's actually kind of weird. She said, I didn't know it get to 130. Where? Houston? Houston gets to 130? I don't know about that now. That's it. Probably feel like it. It probably feel like it. But if you inside of a building, if you get somewhere, you get to your destination, you go in a building and the AC is on, then you good. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So, but anyway, I just came back on here for a minute, just to say that hopefully my video will be back up tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then we'll see. But I would definitely put it out and let you guys know it's back up and we are cooking with Crisco. Now, I don't expect it to get a lot of views only because I mean, I think when you have that, you have like a 24-hour window to really, really, really have your video do well, unless it's an important topic that no one else is talking about, maybe, or no one else has the digits on. She said Mississippi is beautiful during the rain, lots of trees. Yeah, North Carolina has a lot of trees. That's what I liked about North Carolina. They have true 4 seasons. You know what I mean? They got the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter. Texas don't really have that. It's just spring and summer to me. And Vegas is spring and summer. So, but she said, good morning to everyone as well. Have a blessed day. Praying everyone feels better soon. Thank you so much, Anita. Appreciate you. And I'm about to go because, yeah, I'm going to keep sipping on this Theraflu. But I'm going to go lay it down before I fall asleep on this damn thing. She said, we have a city in Cali called Death Valley, 120, 130. Yeah, that is Death Valley, baby. That is Death Valley. 120, 130. Yep, that's Death Valley right there for you. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all. She said, more no winters, huh? I actually like winter. I like winter. I like it pretty. I like the snow. I like well, everybody don't have snow in the winter, but I like the Christmas lights. I like to go different places and they have all the lights and the pretty decor up. I love that. I love that. You know what I mean? So, hey Meek. She said I came in late. Hey girl. Oh, I sit in Iraq. Yeah. So anyway, but I found myself dragging a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and crash it in. I normally try to stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning, but this Theraflu is really kicking in. So Kia, I hope you feel better. If you're still on here, I hope you feel better tomorrow when you wake up. I know you're gonna feel better. And I'm gonna sleep late, I'm sure. So, but y'all know I got y'all. She said, that's what I miss. A white Christmas is locked. It looks so weird in Texas around the holidays. It fucks with my mental, LOL. When I was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida, it fucked with my mental at Christmas time when they was out in shorts and flip-flops playing volleyball. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait a minute, it's Christmas. How y'all playing volleyball with shorts on, you know? But yeah, no. I do like a cooler winter around Christmas time. Thank you, Kia. Appreciate you. She said, that's what I miss. Yeah. She said it fucks with my mental. Do you know out in Washington State, it rains all the time, that people actually get depression and shit like that. They suffer from depression because of all the damn rain in Washington State. Isn't that crazy? Absolutely crazy to me. Yeah. Okay, y'all. All right, ladies, I'm about to go. Thank y'all for tuning in just for those little 5 minutes that turned into 54 minutes. Y'all know I can talk. But anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make a dollar without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make a dollar without mentioning down one of our names.